You spent a couple of years arguing that this party is broken. Democrats are heading into a midterm environment that's very good for the party, but the brand is still underwater. If you had to name the single thing the Democrats are getting wrong right now that has nothing to do with anyone's age, what is it?
Is that people know one thing about the Democratic Party, and it's that we're opposed to Trump, and that's it. They don't know what we actually stand for. And that's opposition, but it's not leadership. And I think when people are scared and hurting, as so many are across the country today, with costs skyrocketing, MAGA controlling everything in Washington, and Trump just completely reckless and disgusting, frankly, as this racist president, people don't want just opposition. They want leadership. And it's an interesting way that I've sort of illustrated this in my town halls, where I'll say, okay, ask everyone here, several hundred people, whatever it is, how many of you are opposed to Trump's immigration enforcement? And of course, every hand in the room goes up, right? But then I say, how many of you can tell me what Democrats' immigration policy is? I mean, I've asked this question of thousands of people, and you don't get a single hand. And this isn't some idle or esoteric issue. I mean, this is the number one issue today, with ICE terrorizing blue communities all across the country. And yet, for Democrats not be able to say what our immigration policy is. Now, people are going to ask, okay, Seth, what's your immigration policy? 3 quick points. Prosecute ICE. Yes, it should be abolished. The institution is completely broken. Immigration enforcement should go back into the Department of Justice, but it's not enough just to say, poof, you go away. We need to hold these people accountable. Again, that's a big mistake we made, not doing enough of that accountability after the first Trump administration. Number 2, create an immigration system that actually incentivizes people to come here legally, not illegally. And then number 3, we need a pathway to citizenship for families and kids who are already here and part of our communities. Now, those are 3 broad points. We could spend, 45 minutes debating the details, but the point is, there you go. Like, that's my immigration policy. And, my experience is you get a lot of nodding heads. But when most Democrats can't even articulate how we're going to fix this problem, it leaves a lot of people feeling that the party is out of touch. And I think we just got to get back in touch. Last thing I'll say is I ran for Congress because I saw the consequences of failed leadership in Washington serving in the war on the ground in Iraq, a war that Senator Markey voted for. There were a lot of people making decisions in Washington that were totally out of touch with those of us who were fighting in the sand and the mud in that war of choice. And I think there are a lot of people across America who feel the same way today, that Washington and these establishment people who've been there forever are really out of touch with the everyday struggles of America. And the party that can better demonstrate that we're listening, we are hearing, we are responding with real leadership to fix those problems on the ground, that's the party that's going to win. I'm confident that Democrats can get there, but I'm not sure we're there completely. And that's why I've been willing to challenge the party establishment as I'm doing in this race.